What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a recap and a review. I'm excited to just do this review because I'm kind of bored and I don't really feel like doing NXT. I don't even do that anymore. I just do the takeovers. But I'm excited to do this because why not? WrestleMania 30, this is the 30th edition, the 30th anniversary. It's a good show. We're going to do a recap and a review of this. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, push this video out, and if, I'll do more WrestleMania reviews, but this is just like, I just want to do a review. I'm getting at that itch where I have to do reviews now. I want to talk about wrestling more. I want to do more, videos, because, I don't know. I'm getting that itch. Once again, I say this all the time. Once I do one video, when I come back and do one video, I have this feeling where I gotta do this itch, where I get this itch, where I just gotta keep on doing videos. So yeah, so we're gonna be talking about WrestleMania 30. Let's get into the review. I even have this bitch on DVD, by the way. Yeah. DVD, guys. I have the DVD that comes with this shit. I have the fucking DVD. Like, what else do I need? What else do I have? Yeah, it's kind of beat up. I also have the DVD, the 3-disc DVD. WrestleMania 30 DVD. Well, isn't that awesome? Isn't that just fucking awesome, guys? It's kind of old, but hey, yeah. So. But let's get back in the review, guys. So you have the big WrestleMania 30 show. This show was good. We have the show starts off with Hulk Hogan, and The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was a really good promo that The Rock did. At this time, this was a very special moment, and it still is special. You even have, Hulk Hogan messing up where he's from, what arena, what stadium he is from. That's awesome. We get a winner to be winner. So we get the whole Daniel Bryan and Triple H feud, and you'd be surprised. Daniel Bryan was not even supposed to be in this feud. That's the amazing thing. Daniel Bryan wasn't even supposed to be close to the main event. I think, if I can remember, the script was actually going to be Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus, and that's just shitty. That's just dumb. I can't believe that's what they had for Daniel Bryan, and that's ridiculous. I mean, that just proves how ridiculous this company was, even back then. And this company is even more ridiculous. But really, Triple H versus Daniel Bryan, this feud has been building up really good. Even back then, it was, it was built up really good. Winner gets to go in the main event, and it turns into a triple threat match facing on Batista and Randy Orton. This was, the problem with this Daniel Bryan versus Triple H match is that it was good, but the problem is that it was kind of fucking boring. It was boring. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just boring. And boring doesn't mean it's bad or good. It just means, okay, let me backtrack. It has good moments, but it has boring moments. Anyway, Daniel Bryan wins, advances to go to the main event. Besides that, you get a 6-man tag team match. Billy Gunn, I think, isn't it? Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, and Kane versus The Shield. At this point, The Shield were, really hot, but they got really hot, when they got to Extreme Rules and Payback 2014. But this was a quick, this was just a jobber match. You can't say, it's just a jobber match, but I kind of like it. It shows that The Shield is fucking, intense and just fucking powerful. And this is where The Shield was really on top of their game right now. Or match-wise, or just everything. Yeah. So, Match wasn't good. 6-man tag team match. I think this match was kind of random if you ask me, but hey, what the fuck not? John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. This match, when WWE replayed it a couple months ago, on TV, and even watching back, this match is not good. And obviously, I wasn't a big fan of John Cena back in the day. Bray Wyatt should have won. No cap. Like, Bray Wyatt should have fucking won. Okay, Bray Wyatt should have fucking won that shit. That's fucking retarded. Bray Wyatt loses, and this is where Bray Wyatt starts to decline. They tried to recover him by facing Chris Jericho later that year, but really, they just fucked up Bray Wyatt in 2014. And really, John Cena didn't need to win this match. Yes, he was in the main event, but would it be a really big deal if he lost? I don't think so. 30-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Cesaro wins, and at this time, this was like a really big surprise at the time for Cesaro to win. This was supposed to be his push, but then later that year, WWE kind of just declined him, and it turns out that the Andre the Giant Battle Royale doesn't mean anything. And speaking of this John Cena and Bray Wyatt thing, Bray Wyatt should have won. I mean, we all know Daniel Bryan lost the Royal Rumble, and he still looked strong even back then. Yes, you can still look good after the match if you lose. John Cena doesn't need that win. That was no excuses. John Cena didn't need to win. That's the problem. John Cena did not need to win. That's the problem. The match was also slow anyway, but anyway, back to the match was slow. Didn't fucking care about it. The entrances were really good. The Triple H entrance is good. Triple H's entrances are always good. Especially these last 5 to 6 years have been good. Daniel Bryan was okay. Bray Wyatt was good. John Cena's is John Cena. This was at the time when he was wearing that shitty green. Fuck that green. I hate green. Is not really my favorite color, guys. So that's why. But that's not because I hate John Cena. The John Cena just at this time was just pushed to the moon a little bit too much, and he's never really that good in the ring anyway. But hey, 30-man Battle Royale. Andre the Giant. Cesaro wins once again. Back to that. By throwing Big Show over the top rope. Okay, why not? Then you get the Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. The Beast versus the Streak. I don't think nobody thought that Undertaker was gonna lose. Nobody thought that. Very shocking. Do I agree with Brock Lesnar winning? I think the thing is, we didn't know how Undertaker's career was gonna go. So at the time, it was 50-50, I think. Well, it was in the middle. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure people agreed with this. I think people agreed. I think when we got to Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, then people disagreed with this match. That Undertaker lost the streak to Brock Lesnar. I think that's when we got to the point where like, oh, this was a bad idea. And Undertaker's career after this kind of went downhill a little. Well, he did. I think it went downhill when we got to WrestleMania 33. That's when his career goes out of whack. Okay, but during this Brock Lesnar and Undertaker match, Undertaker gets a concussion, so that's why the match isn't really that good. The problem is, guys. Here's the problem. I think they did this because the WWE Network was just so new. They figured we need to have something for this. For it's the 30th anniversary anyway. 30th anniversary, 30 years of WrestleMania, new streaming platform at the time. And the problem is, as I think they sacrificed the streak for this. Now, in a weird way, there's two things you remember from WrestleMania 30. Daniel Bryan winning in the main event, winning the championships, and Brock Lesnar versus the Undertaker. Brock Lesnar beating the streak. Right? Them are going to be the two things that you remember. And I don't know. I don't know what they do. I don't know, I'm making it sound like this happened like just now, but really, I mean, that's what happened. Obviously, people are never going to forget this match. Brock Lesnar wins. Big shock. 21-1 or some shit. Is it 21-1? Or yeah. Great moment. Everybody's clapping. Undertaker's getting up. I don't even know how. I don't know how you have a match with a concussion, and apparently he couldn't remember. Here's some fun fact. He couldn't remember what happened in the match, and he couldn't remember. He was just going through the motions, I guess. It really fascinating. I mean, really, I think if you watch the podcast, how he explained it was his doctor said it was like he was like a lamp that had no light or something, but it was just like his vessel was just moving. I forget what happened. I can't remember, but yeah. So we got that. The match wasn't really that good. Match was actually better than John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. I gotta be honest with you, but that could just be me. I'm a huge Undertaker fan. Okay, I say that, but whatever. Undertaker fan. I don't know. Very disappointing. But hey, besides that, let's talk about something then after that, the crowd is dead. Especially for this match. The match that's coming up. Where we get Vickie Guerrero's Divas Championship Invitational. This AJUE was the champion for over a year at this time. Funny enough, the next night, she loses to Paige. But anyway, this match, yeah. Even if the crowd was not dead, this match still isn't that good. This is... I don't know. This is not that good. This isn't good. AJUE wins later that year. Eventually, well, she's gone from the company. And remember, it was gonna be, let's not talk about that match. That match doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck about AJUE match? And they still use Divas, and I think... Now, let me talk about Divas for a couple minutes. Now, this might sound like a bad idea, but they could have had a Divas Championship. Talk about the brand split. This is not even a Divas Championship and a Women's Championship for two brands. Now, that might not work. I think that might be retarded, okay? But anyway, I'll expand that idea on a different video. Anyway, let's talk about... and by the way, back then, WrestleManias were only like fucking, like 3 hours, maybe. I think it's 4 hours, maybe. Right? But anyway, let's talk about the main event. WWE World Championship match. Randy Orton defends his title against Batista, and the winner, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan wins. Great moment. His arm is fucked up. It's sad that a couple months later, he gets injured. That's really sad at the time. Great moment. Confetti's falling. Very good moment. Daniel Bryan overcomes the odds, and really. Funny enough, Batista comes out. By the way, it was supposed to be Triple H versus CM Punk, and this is where CM Punk was actually gonna go over Triple H instead of Clash of Champions back in 2011, I believe, and that doesn't make any sense. By the way, I'll make another video about that if I have a chance. But anyway, besides that, I just want to put that in there because why not? Yeah. So when we're talking about WrestleManias, the main event was good. Every other match was okay or good. Okay or good. Bad, like okay. No. Here's the thing. Bad, okay, and then one match was good. That's how this is. Okay. So this shows a 7. Fuck it. This is 7.5. It's an 8. It's a 7.5 out of 10 show. I recommend watching it. And by the way, if you haven't watched it, if you haven't watched WrestleMania, any WrestleMania, I recommend watching this one. Why not? It's a good WrestleMania. I think it still is a good WrestleMania. It's amazing how this company has this. This company, we have fallen from grace. Look at the people in this card. We have Vickie, Guerrero, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, Triple H. Now we probably get like John Cena at this time. Like at this time, we'll probably just get John Cena, and that's it. That's like the only people we get that's like part-timer or a legend at this time. Anyway, Batista in the beginning of the year returns and comes back as a babyface and wins the Royal Rumble, but then he turns into a heel. Batista actually, does a favor to Daniel Bryan by tapping out. But hey, Daniel Bryan basically defeated the whole fucking Shield, like basically defeated all Evolution basically in the same night. Now would it have been interesting if we've seen Evolution, like a 3-way Evolution battle, like a 3-way match, Randy Orton, Batista, and Triple H? Sure, but really that's not really the story. Now, people think. Let's talk about the streak. I want to talk about the streak more. I just want to talk about that. People say Bray Wyatt. Well, I think that's a little bit too soon. At this time, it was just too soon, I think. But would have he, push up to the moon? Yes, but not looking at. I don't know now. Roman Reigns, he's still in the Shield. So really, you have nobody to defeat. Honestly, and I think Brock didn't Undertaker pick Brock Lesnar to beat him. So yeah. Anyway, Brock Lesnar, I think at this time was the right person to beat him. Also, Brock Lesnar didn't really have any feats besides being a champion for a couple times. Because really, didn't he lose to Triple H? He won against CM Punk, but he didn't lose to John Cena, Triple H, and a couple more. So really, you needed something for the Beast to have. And I think this is great. Now, the show, yeah. After this, they do this dumb shit where they don't do numbers anymore. But I don't think they have to because the fans already know. I think they already knew that we're already gonna do numbers. So there's no 31 technically. It is called WrestleMania 2015. But anyway, I don't know. I'm going around on that. Anyway, the Hall of Fame. Yeah. So that's the thing with this. I mean, you had Razor Ramon, Rita, Ultimate Warrior, and Paul Bearer for the Hall of Fame inductees. So that was cool. I believe didn't Ultimate Warrior die the next day or something? Am I right? The next day, the next night, or 2 weeks after that? So that was kind of weird. But seeing Ultimate Warrior, that's cool. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go out of here. Subscribe, like this video. This video is way too long. I can't believe I talked about this WrestleMania for fucking almost 20 minutes. But hey, that's okay. We can't always get what we want. See you guys next time. But I'm BD Skeleton. Subscribe, like this video. Push this video out, please. And check out my last videos if you want to. I don't know, but see you guys next time. See you guys on Friday for the Friday Night SmackDown review. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe Saturday Night SmackDown. But hey, see you guys next time.